Sunday morning. Good morning, Sunday morning.
We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face.
Nancy gonna cut you a check too late. 2 years after your funeral's paid, 2 years after the grave, she'll be a little stronger for all of the dollars she saved. Watching you wake, watching you cling to your family slipping away. Watch her do nothing but pray. Watch her condemn the Republicans, take them to brunch and then shrug it away. Now watch us be outraged half of a day, then pick a new hero to face our leaders and think they could beat them, playing the game they played since Pelosi had real human blood in her veins. They're all one and the same, sold off stocks and they all maintain that the risk was benign and the virus was tame. Flash forward and 40 Sunday mornings fade, 250,000 people in its wake and the cruise ship sailed today. So motherfucker, don't shine a light in my face. Wait.
Good morning, Sunday morning. Good morning,
Wait.
Sunday morning.
We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal and the world is not the same. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face. Said you waited for a warning, but the warning never.
Read my lips, brand new taxes, starving all the billionaires and neutering their Visa Maxes. Topple Congress off their axis, mobilize the homeless, give them axes, call it praxis. Chop a couple limbs off the legislative branches, we'll show you the difference between air as a human right and guaranteed oxygen access. Octogenarians who barely know what day it is are culling countless citizens while sitting on a dais made of ignorance that was built on the graves of the slaves made to labor for its self-declared significance. And all to build a Congress full of millionaires who make their fortunes insider trading while they shit on all the indigent. So I got a bone to pick with our leaders and I'll start with the ligaments. Pick right through the muscle, dig the marrow out and serve it to the unhoused millions living in their minivans or watching their belongings get evicted from their tenement. I have a dream where we breach the walls of Congress and just let them in. And what happens next will survive in only text, cause there won't be any evidence. There will only be that heavy kind of feeling that pervades a space where there has been a reckoning and you can feel its remnants. Let any man who enters seeking power know that those who came before him suffocated on their eminence. That there once was a seal on the wall, but we quartered it and scattered all the pieces that it might prevent its semblance. And so we end the great experiment. We'll take all your billions, leave you 2 coins for the ferryman. Leave you drifting on a Dutchman floating derelict among the wretched seraphim. For holy is the hand that wiped the land clean of those who pose as gentlemen. That's my time, honey, cue the thunderclap and strike the theremin. And so we end the great experiment. Give you 2 coins for the ferryman.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride. I thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
My favorite songs don't hit the same way. I get to the end of a 4-minute track and I'm only looking back thinking, what did they actually say? So I try to sit down with my wife and watch TV, but I just see propaganda elevating the police in the simplest of sitcom banter, and tiny little altars full of offerings to corporate masters in every well-planned wide pan shot of the name brand stocking up the pantry. Pull back one long tracking shot out to the garage to the logo on the Camry. Nice tight shot of the Camry. Close-up view of the Camry, slow pan up on the Camry, long slow zoom to the unmoving human who's up in the front with the tube pumping fumes to him straight from the back of the Camry. Ashamed he just could not provide for himself, let alone for his family. It's a blue pill mindset that spent 2020 making dance beats.
I think I liked it better being blind, when I couldn't read between the lines, and when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride, and thought I knew the difference in the red from the blue, but they both bleed us so dry. They both bleed us so dry.
Ignorance is bliss, which explains why a lot of us are so fucking happy. Quick to take the trip for all its trappings. Never one to ask what's up, what's going on, or God forbid what's happening. A lot of us would strap into the ride and then spit right in the eye of the guy whose job it is to snap your fastenings. But maybe we're all born with that capacity. Maybe each of us comes standard.
Who are these people?
Compassion, malice, and audacity. Some of us are blind to the system, but some see it fine and say this is how it has to be. Some of us can stare wide-eyed at a nationwide human catastrophe and only offer platitudes and recipes. And I wish that I could tell myself that nothing's worth obsessing past my everyday necessities. I wish that I could cry fake news over anything that threatened me, tune out our abuses and consume a little levity. Wish that I could offer up my son a smoother destiny. Wish I had some better lessons for how best to answer questions for the things I've been perpetually questioning. But I'm too busy looking at our leaders, wondering what I might be missing from their messaging. Trying to find the reasoning to let 250,000 people meet an early reckoning. And even though I know the truth, it's hard to swallow something that's so literally sickening. Hope is ever dwindling, COVID ever beckoning. Winter slows your breathing, but your pulse is ever quickening. Even though I know the truth, it's hard to keep listening. I'm done with my epiphany, my innocence is blistering. I'd like to think I'd taste the earth before I'd ever kiss the ring. Hard to speak the truth and harder still to keep listening.
miss being blind. When I couldn't read between the lines. And when I couldn't see the cracks in the structure that lay bare before me the whole time. I think I liked it better back when I suspended disbelief and swallowed pride.
Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday night, which means that it is time for American tradition, and I have been so excited to sit and talk to this guy sitting next to me. Mr. I've recovered from COVID, still writing stuff and still busting it out and still finishing the grift before July 4th. I can't believe this guy's doing it.
Yep.
This is the one, the only, and you see his name up there.
Two tracks left.
Jesse Jett.
How's it going?
One take, Jesse. What's up, bro?
Oh, man. I wish, right before we started this, I was trying to record Powerless because that's one of two songs I have left to record. I have never fought so many times to record, and I shouldn't have tried before we started this because I was livid about 10 minutes before I got on with you because I spent a good half hour, 40 minutes trying to get it. For some reason, I just can't. I get in my head with that song like no other. So I did a lot of one takes the other night, and maybe I burned all the magic up for a while. I got to recharge it because Powerless is struggle bus. But other than that, man, we're getting awfully close to that record being done. So yeah, 4th of July,
Legend says
I'm anchoring myself to that date. That's
right off
when
his
it's
feet
dropping.
and effortlessly set him down softly.
Well, I've got dates set on my
Atlas kept
calendar
the
for
world
sure.
upon his back and every day wondered
I can't
whether
wait
he
to
could
see.
stand
we heard the
that
grift,
alone.
the song, the title track, but I know there's a bunch of other stuff on there. So he dropped that. That's already on your on your Bandcamp, right?
On Bandcamp, yep. And I have one other song up from it, the Oil Baron Rescue Plan, which I'll actually be doing a spoken word version of tonight. That is up on YouTube right now. But those are really the only things I've put out. I've played a few things from it, but I really wanted to try to keep this one contained to myself until it was done. Chat is saying music is still playing, so let's go.
Oh goodness.
Past Jesse, Carbon Ways to go.
See,
Go put
Andy,
him
come
down.
on, Andy, we're good. All right, sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you.
And we're back.
And we're good to go now. Okay, this is Indy, and I got Jesse next to me. COVID now recovered, sort of, but
yep, I had COVID. I'm better.
He had the vid.
My heart is still a little dodgy when I carry stuff, but I'm still around, having a Red Bull, just staying healthy.
Running up and down stairs right before you go live and play music. That's just how we do.
Yep. How I do.
Yeah. So Dingo saying you hope COVID is better. And we got a bunch of people already popping into chat. We got 15, 16 people. Let's see if anybody's over on the Rockfin. Nobody's chatting yet on the Rockfin. Yep. I'm sure Cynic is here. Jenna Colby, how are you? Good to see
ready
you.
To get down on the Nancy Pelosi roast. All right.
We got Radical Leftist Agenda here, who apparently just got laid off, but other than that, is excited to be here and happy to hear Jesse Jett. And actually, she was on Saturday night with me for Friends of Indie Left, and that was just a great time. I love talking to Nikki. You got Human Love Solidarity, who told us that the music is still playing. Thank you. Mic check. Everybody can hear everybody now, right? We're good. We should be good.
Yep.
No dupes. Everything
working
good.
for me.
Charlie Mack says sounds great. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Charlie.
What's going on?
Thank you,
dude?
Charlie.
Good to
seriously.
see you. Thank you. So yeah, we're really excited to get into it and to let me read the description, because when Jesse sent me the description for tonight, I was like, ooh. I love this. Mix up a Mama-Bear-Sized Xanatini and strap in. Welcome to the first annual Nancy Pelosi Bird Bath and Privilege Blowout Bonanza. See, I screwed up. A slurred and bleary-eyed look at the queen of the homeless, the matriarch of insider trading, renowned feeder of constituents, and ice cream spokeswoman from hell, our Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Thank you very much. Oh. That's just poetry right there, man. That's I almost did it in my Bruce Buffer voice, but then Reef said I would have had to pay him a royalty, so I did not do that. I did my own announcer voice. Here for the privileged scrub and the ice cream, that and the fancy ice cream. Yes, Jenny's ice cream will be served in front of a very expensive Sub-Zero freezer. I promise.
Now, you hadn't seen the bird bath and privilege scrub video, right? Until I showed it to you.
Oh,
was it yesterday?
Oh no!
I think that was last year.
This morning, yeah.
Oh, this morning. Okay, the days all run together after COVID. It's all one big day.
Yes, yeah. That was I had a good laugh with that this morning. Oh, there it is. You sent it to me. I've got it all queued up. And yeah, who's she talking to? I don't even remember. But here we can throw this up real quick.
I don't recall, but this is just some really prime real estate in terms of Nancy. Just slur city. It's staggering.
We're sending stuff over to the Senate. Well, most of the product that we've done is, except now we may have added in the last day or so. And some of what we added is Senate to the bill, like a hearing. Bernie doesn't like hearing. Excuse me. Bernie loves hearing. Manchin doesn't want hearing in the bill and all that stuff. So some is Senate oriented, and then we had the family medical leave. We figured if they're putting things in, then we can put something in.
What the hell?
Manchin doesn't like it. So, so we are getting some bird and privilege. I think mostly we're getting privilege scrub, because privilege scrub is deadly to a bill. Bird, it's important. You have to take it out, but privilege violation can take you out. So we're again getting that as we go along as well. But when we pass a bill, then they will see it in its aggregate and make some.
Any concerns that any of this is quote messaging, because that they have to
Oh my
take
God,
some
I'm
of those
horrified.
things out regardless, no matter what you send over? You said you weren't going to
water's
send
not
a
gonna help,
messaging bill.
No, we're not sending messaging bill, but we want to be sure that what we send is not birdable or bird bath or privilege scrub. They're the two things.
Bird bath or privilege
Exercises we're getting engaged, bathing exercises we're engaged in, and we're getting good response. There's no bad answer. You know, it is what it is. There's certain objects.
What is that?
So,
oh my God! Wow.
I will say
We're sending
Okay.
stuff.
that is the closest my brain can come to feeling any kind of pity for Nancy Pelosi, in the same way that sometimes you watch Biden really struggling and you're like, it's elder abuse. Like, I can still enjoy it through the spite lens, but this is boring. If she wasn't in such a position of power and causing so many people to starve and face homelessness and eviction, it'd be different. I'd be like, get that poor woman some help. But in the current context, it's objectively hilarious. It is. And I just love that's something one of our elected officials, the most, powerful woman in politics, can do on a regular basis. That's Nancy talk. That's Nancy being Nancy, That's just what a few bars and some Tito's will do for you. But oh my God, it's such a gem. That is just too rich. I can't.
A bird, and I still don't even know what the hell she said. Bath. A bird bath and some kind of scrub. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So tomorrow night you're going to be doing a really cool event.
Yeah, I am.
We're going to be doing a fundraiser.
Yeah, Medicare for All fundraiser. We're going to be doing the March for Medicare for All fundraiser for the myriad costs that come along with having an event and doing it right and having it accessible, which is fucking ludicrously expensive, like everything is. I'm excited. It's I think I get to play for a decent bit. I'm going to be doing spoken word songs, really anything that speaks to the need for Medicare, which is quite a few pieces, or more specifically, who's denying us Medicare.
which is everyone.
Ugh.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So it kicks off at 9 Eastern, and we're gonna be going for a couple hours strong. So yeah.
Yep. We got a killer lineup of people speaking, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, we're going to be talking about why. I think everybody in our space kind of knows about why we have the need. We're going to keep that torch going, and we're going to keep talking about it. But we're going to have everybody get together again. You know, the action that we had last summer actually did bring a ton of people out together. So tomorrow night you're going to see. We're going to have Marianne Williamson. We're going to have Jimmy Dore. We're going to have Elias Cepeda, INN's Elias Cepeda. We're going to have INN's Robert Durden, who's going to be on with INN with INN one-on-one with me earlier, I think, in the day, and definitely it was last week, the week before. Nice. That was fun. Then we've got the Bank Sisters and Sabby Sabs and JB Font and who am I missing? Joe Sheree. She's also going to be there, as well as, of course, Savage Joy, who organized and booked all the people, and she's done a tremendous amount of work, and just give her a ton of credit. And then of course, my man over here is going to close out the show. Now it's going to be co-hosted on 4 different organizations' channels. First one, of course, will be Savage Joy's channels, her Rockfin for sure. And then we've got Real Progressives that are going to be hosting, and Indie Left, all of our channels on Indie Left are going to be hosting, and the INN channels will also be hosting. So on every indie channel you can imagine, you're going to be able to see this event tomorrow night. So we're really proud and excited to be able to be doing this and boosting and amplifying, and we'll be doing social media posts, and we'll have hopefully more people out there sharing and helping us out. And please support this effort, support this cause. We need people carrying the torch for Medicare for all, because really there's nobody out there talking about it anymore in the mainstream space at all, and trying to keep it alive and go, hey, you know, we can still do this. We need to still do this. So we're down for that. So without further ado, I wanna get into some tunes. I've been dying to hear this stuff for 2 weeks.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right.
What you got?
Yeah, so this we're going to kick off with one from Inauguration Gift. This song came together really quickly. I was making lunch for my son and waiting for some water to boil and making a beat, and as soon as I played this little keyboard bit, I just heard the slowed down Nancy Pelosi Good Morning Sunday Morning, but just like hellishly slow. And then it came together really quickly. That was like stand there in the kitchen and then record it, and then like spend the whole rest of the day just excited to get out to my car that night and put vocals on it. This is Sunday Morning number 40. I wanted to put a milestone in there of how far out we were from the beginning of quarantine, from the beginning of, you know, COVID. And at the point we were about 40 weeks out. And so hence the name. All right.
Sunday mornings out from normal, and the world is not the same. You said you waited for a warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face. See,
Nancy's gonna cut you a check too late. 2 years after your funeral's paid, 2 years after the grave, she'll be a little stronger for all of those dollars she saved. Watching you wake, watching you cling to your family slipping away. Watch her do nothing but pray. Watch her condemn the Republicans, take them to lunch and then shrug it away. Watch us be outraged half of a day, then pick a new hero to face our leaders and think they could beat them. Playing a game they played since Pelosi had real human blood in her veins. They're all one and the same, sold off stocks and they all maintain how the risk was benign and the virus was tame. Flash forward and 40 Sunday mornings fade, 250,000 people in its wake, and a cruise ship sailed today. So motherfucker, don't shine a light in my face. Wait. We're 40 Sunday mornings out from normal and the world is not the same. You said you waited for warning, but the warning never came. Don't shine a light in my face. You said you waited for warning, but the warning never. And that's Sunday morning number 40.
I want to go, okay. I'll finish it for you because everybody else wanted to. Oh, that's awesome. So you actually get to hear Indy do a little bit of singing. See, this guy just freaking makes me want to sing. Love this dude. So good. So good. And the only thing that's missing is Nancy going, good morning, Sunday morning.
Sunday.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
love it. See, you answered the thing about 40 weeks. You know, I hadn't picked up 40 Sundays, 40 weeks. That's what the number 40 was. And then a cruise ship sail day. Was that the first time that they had actually like put a cruise ship back on?
That day, that was a thing I remember seeing in the news was some, you know, big cruise ship taking their, you know, first sail of the COVID-free world, you know. And yeah, we were only at 250,000 at the point, which seemed staggering, you know. I think the first time I mentioned a reported death toll was in Militia Intent, and it was, you know, 50,000 at the time.
Wow.
Or whatever. And suddenly, yeah, here we're an album later and we were 250,000. And yeah, that was a song I did really go back and forth on making longer because I wanted to, and one day I might make like a remix or whatever, because I really would love to do like harmonies on that chorus. And that even that rhyme pattern and structure is very different from what I usually do. And at the time though, I was like, I wanted to keep it within that 220 to be able to post it on Twitter. So Twitter needs to hurry up and make bigger video limits so I can make my average song time longer. That'd be great.
Yeah,
I could do a professional Twitter account, but who's got money for that? You know,
INN may be able to hook up a pretty professional singer with some Twitter Blue, and I'm sure that there's some patrons or some people somewhere that may be able to dig in somewhere, maybe able to find something somewhere. And
oh my gosh, if I get a blue check, my next album has got to be called like "Easy Does It, Guys. These Things Take Time" by Jesse Jett.
Oh shit, that's awesome. That's awesome.
We got a good thing going. Don't rock the boat by Jesse Jett. I can do this all night.
It's all shit livery from here. Once you get a blue check, Jesse Jett. Shit.
Maybe I misspoke by Jesse Jett. The remixes.
Oh my god, it's so good.
All right, so this song I've played before. In fact, this was the first song I ever played on any podcast that had me on, which is Ongoing History of Protest Music. Shout out to CJ. Had me come on and let me talk about what I was doing. I had just put out The Virus, and I played the song. I played Speaker of the House. I have never played this song with the Nancy part with it. and I had to tonight. So it might be a little rough around the edges, including her, but it just felt wrong to leave her out tonight. So yeah.
She's gonna make a couple of appearances. Well, let's have her make another one.
Who are these people?
Thank you, Nancy.
All right. You know what? In fact, at the very end of this chorus, if you could hit that for me, because that really kicks off the verse. So let's, if you can. If not, no worries. It'd be a blast.
If I hit it right, I will.
If I could have you playing the Nancy Pelosi tonight.
Oh God, that's horrifying. Capacity. That is horrifying.
First chair Pelosi in the orchestra. Right?
Well, I gotta get my slurring on if I'm gonna do that. Okay.
All right, let's get it. This is off of the virus. This is the first time I ever decided, like, I want to make a sample out of that. And I sat down and had to listen to someone like Nancy Pelosi or Joe Biden slur and whisper in my ear for a couple hours before I could get the sample cut out. But yeah, here we go. Speaker of the House.
I watched a man decide to stand up for us, then watch them take him away. So I hate to break down your respect for the process, but the process won't be safe.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I love ice cream.
I enjoy it.
But not as much as watching people forced out of their homes.
I like it better than anything else.
Watching people forced out in the streets to live alone, and knowing that I own every homeless set of bones.
I don't know why, but it seems to agree with me. I have a lot of energy.
And it's all more support from my hideous and ill-gotten throne. The weight of which is too much for you to bear alone, which is why you ended up threadbare alone, kicked off your benefits and left to your own. See, the diner that you worked at was told that it could open up its doors, but there's no clientele, and it's probably just as well, because half of the staff didn't last, so they can't come to work anymore. You can't expect a corpse to pull itself through the door to flip omelets for $8 an hour anymore. Make your own food, clean your own floors, fake your own news, fill a whole morgue. Get a film crew out front, but don't let them in the doors. Let's keep it frontline heroes, America soldiers, you know the score. Joe knows the score.
I watched a man decide to stand up for us, then watch them take him away. So I hate to break down your respect for the process, but the process won't be safe.
Now stop saying the election is so goddamn important. Start telling Joe he needs to rein in his supporters. Oh, that's right. Joe can't even rein in his tongue behind his resin molars. So pardon me for asking for some faculties from somebody vying to control us. I mean, the man is not quite yet speechless, but you can bet he's soulless. And if you thought he would stop the greatest threat that ever held a public office, then you might have been Joe's equal in the ignorance department. But I can guarantee you we will finish what we started, a rabid coalition of activists and politicians, sex workers, educators, artists, all of those who followed Bernie so close and who fell the farthest, who will not falter until all of us are cared for, regardless of whether it would turn a profit. Now, I am not a leader or a teacher or a prophet, but I am here to proudly say today is the day I start campaigning for the role of Speaker of the House that we will build from the bones of the old Congress. And when I say bones, I do not mean framework or stones. I mean literally bones of the old guard keeping us from progress. I mean, tonight's the last dawn before things get their darkest. The calm before the storm, the calm before the harvest. I mean, tonight's the last dawn before things get their darkest.
I watched a man decide to stand up for us, then watched them take him away. So I hate to break down your respect for the process, but the process won't be saved.
That's Speaker of the House.
Who are these people?
Perfect timing. There you go.
Oh God, that's great.
Nice. That was awesome. Charlie Max clapping. Everybody's laughing and clapping and having a good time. Nick says, I think it's
Okay, now I got the
fancy that-
sample out of the way. I get the
Oh, that's great. Written in real time in chronological order and recorded, produced on his phone and in his car. Jeez. This dude. What?
hey, come on, high fame.
Speaker of the House. From the album The Virus. Hold on, let me put that up. Oh, I see Collins here. Nice. Care Bear. We got the crab. Let's play the game. Oh, we're not playing the game yet. We're gonna play the game soon. we got some more tunes. But we're gonna play the game. Yes, now that I have the sound bit, it's even better. So wow. So it's gonna be 2 more weeks. Have we thought about what the next one's gonna be yet?
I think I might do like a release party for the virus or for the virus for the grift.
For the grift, I love it. Go through.
If I'm putting it out, on 4th of July, figured might as well. I mean, because you guys have something the day after, right? That because we do alternating Tuesdays because you have INN News Tuesday.
The 5th, we're doing a stream with Tara.
Yeah.
I believe we've got, and I'm gonna make a surprise and special announcement of I think who Tara's guest is, and I hope she doesn't get mad at me, but I'm gonna spill the beans. She's gonna have Vanessa Beeley on that Tuesday night, July 5th. Damn, let me tell you something. She has got some fire guests lined up for the month of July already, and we haven't even gotten into the month. Like, holy moly, it's amazing. And watch out for her on Rumble. Looks like we're going to be doing some more stuff with her on Rumble. She may even start going live on Rumble, and we may even start going live and simulcasting to Rumble. We'll see.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, nice, dude. Look at you even jumping in the chat. He does everything. He is an absolute Renaissance man. Look at this. He plays, he chats, he jumps.
Oh, you said it. You said Renaissance, and now I gotta...
Yes.
I wasn't sure whether I wanted to try to do this or try to do it on guitar, and it's actually harder on guitar. So this might just be a little rinky dink, but it's gonna be fun. So that's the beauty part of this format.
We're just here to have fun, man.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So, dueling dulcimers. You want to do this, Reef? Are we doing this? This song was the only time so far I've gotten to use my dulcimer, which is supposed to be played as a lap instrument with a slide. But it's really fun if you hold it upright and do a little like Greek fancy pants Renaissance shit with it. So I was messing around with that, and that became one of my favorite songs I've ever done, which is Through the Eyes off of The Virus. I've never played this mainly because I could never figure out a way to do it justice. And then I thought the other day, what if I just played the dulcimer and nothing else? When I went to record this, it had been a rough few days personally and in the news, and I had the instrumental ready to go, went out to the car to record it, and listening through it the first time just started fucking bawling my eyes out. So I hit record, recorded myself crying just hard as I could, cut out 8 bars of it, looped it, and ran that under the whole song. And it's got this very fast beat and very kind of Greek instrumentation, and one of the more like frantic pieces of production I've ever done. And I love the song. It's bizarre and fast and emotional and weird and angry and short. And yeah, so I'm really really excited and super nervous to make an attempt at this, but I couldn't pass it up on Nancy night. I had to. I was looking at everything. I was like, shit, I have to do this song. So
I can't wait, man.
Even though there's really only one line about Nancy, it's the spirit of it. So okay, let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, turns out I have something else to say. But words have let us all down. We are in the waste now. If we choose to lay down, let them bring our wage down. Nancy, once you face down, pray. If you find resilience in your faith, 'cause it's on all of us to lead the way. It takes all of us to lift the weight. We were told it's normal and required that we suffocate. Wait, 'cause I will not be carried to my grave in perfect health and perfectly awake. The earth is not the sweetest of escapes, but the surface is a merciless, purpose-sickened place. Don't stay. Tell him that he doesn't have to stay. Hold his hand and let him slip away. There is nothing here that's worth the wait. Nothing good is waiting in the wings. Don't stay. Oh, don't stay. All our lives just frozen in time, frozen in time. Only so much shown through the eyes, shown through the eyes. Just frozen in time, frozen in time. Oh, we made it, folks. It was real touch and go, but we made it.
Dude, that is like wow. It's so quick. Like it sounds like a finger.
Oh, dude, you're telling me my hand is like one thing that was really weird. 3 days into COVID, it was my first day of like feeling better, and I refilled my water bottle, and I go into my seclusion room and went to just kind of push the door closed with the back of my hand, and my hand just spasmed. The nerves just started fucking jumping. And I was like, oh Christ, like please, no, anything but my hands. And luckily that only happened that day and a little the next day. And apparently an awful lot of people had reported, like 30% of people or something have reported that as a symptom. But dude, that's still, my hands are okay to play guitar. That's a whole different ball game. Like it's rough. But that said, you know what? Better than I thought it was going to go. So
you got
still glad I did
there,
it.
I
Still
guess.
worth it.
We dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. Fuck you, COVID.
Big shout out to Johnson & Johnson for the superior protection. Like a year and a half ago or whatever.
Thank goodness I've got it, or it would have been worse. Say the line. Say the line.
Right. I had to that was the first thing you could ask my wife. As soon as I tested positive, I like took a picture. She's like, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Well, I have to do I am resting comfortably at home. I have tested positive for COVID-19. I'm grateful for the protection my vaccine offers. I suggest you do the same."
That's right. Big Brother's watching. Come on. Holy shit. Oh. Jesse, can you explain why you got the CIA version? Oh, that's right. Nice, Crab. This message sponsored by Pfizer. Nice, bro.
Right?
Love it, dude. Big Bang Crab, bringing it. There you go, bro. Nice. Charlie back points out that that's a little bit of painted black. Yep, I definitely hear that. Crab says system of a down. Cynic starts crying when she starts hearing it, of course, because she's a sappy girl.
You know, I did a remix of that song that's literally just the vocals and the crying. I called it the Ultimate Baller Mega Mix. It's really bizarre. It's one of those things that's kind of just for Jesse.
I don't know if he's laughing or crying. Well, I'm kind of doing both.
Yeah, right. I think that might have been a posting of that song of Through the Eyes. That someone said that I was like, I can't tell if he's crying at the end. What the hell am I listening to? I was like, ooh, that's my new banner. I can never take that down. It's
so good. Oh goodness, Cynic saying, you know, with Johnson Johnson, they want to DP you. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness. Okay. All right.
Hey, this is a family show.
We're a clean show here. I want to play this for my kids.
Kid-friendly roast of Nancy Pelosi.
Well, it's really funny because I was just telling I was telling Jesse before the show, you know, I recorded the MP3 of Red Pilled for iTunes for myself so I could listen to it in the car or whatever, and and I started playing it, and we got about halfway through, and I realized ignorance is bliss, which explains why. Oh, I got to turn this off right now. I got kids in the car. It's great. Yeah, we're cursing. We're not dropping F-bombs on my 6-year-olds. Nope. We can't do that. So Cynic knows what that is. She just started laughing, and everybody else like, what is he laughing about? But that's a lyrical joke. Thanks, you know. And if you listen to Red Pilled, you'll know that he goes, which explains why a lot of us are so fucking happy. And I don't want my kids to hear that. So, we're yep. Ew, kids. Yes, Reef, kids. Yes, Reef. Some of us do have. Some of us did procreate. There you go, dude. Don't censor the babies, Indy. No, I'm not censoring the babies. I'm censoring the 18 and over Jesse. You know, they're not 18.
Right. Yeah. You know what's funny is for a long time, like pre-political songs, I made sure like I use fairly colorful language in not making music, but I never had any foul language in a song before because I just always wanted to make sure that like I never had to worry about if a venue was like, hey, you know, you can't say whatever, like no worries, I'm good. And that was one of the coolest parts of starting to do political music. I was like, obviously I'm not going to censor myself. And to this day, I've really only had a couple times where I just went, you know, not the right song for the stream. But even then, if I choose not to play one song, it's not like that sentiment that I'm avoiding in that one song isn't in 20 other pieces of mine, you know, and not gonna still get across. It just like, I remember right after January 6th, I was on with Ron Placone and I was gonna do Militia Intent, but I was like, oh, maybe that might get perceived a little skewed. If I'm just like, hey, let's, you know, go storm those guys, round them up, you know, that just wasn't possibly the sentiment to have at the time. And stand by the decision. I didn't play it, came back a few months later, played it then. And
okay.
Yeah, other than that, I've never really had to, you know, censor a whole lot. And I it's a great feeling. It's really enjoyable. I highly recommend it.
So I saw on the set list we've got Played Out and Oil Baron Rescue Plan still left on the list for anything else, and plus anything else you were inspired to throw in there because you sometimes like to throw in a wild card. So otherwise we can also play.
We're gonna get into Played Out, which is another one that I've another one from the virus that I've never played before, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, let's get into that. This was a straight piano song on the record, so it's fun to transpose that over. Okay. Yeah. This is Played Out off of the virus.
Thought I'd make a difference, and before I knew the difference, I was played out. If thoughts and prayers would listen, we've been praying till we're blistered. Now we're played out.
Heroes only get up in our way, say what they think you want to hear them say, till you wake up one day and they're played out. See, you can take your heart and your passion to the hall. You'll find too soon if you don't play ball, you're played out. The Senate won't get it, the stocks won't fall. They'll bounce right back like your check dissolves. I checked, the victrola of the record wasn't off, it was. Look at us, worldwide leader of verified cases. A beacon of bullshit, hailing itself as a case to be made for America's greatness. Worldwide leader of hastily dug mass graves for neglected patients. You know other world leaders can see us corralling our homeless out in the streets into cramped stations, just to coax a little growth out of rights violations, and to spin it into something a bit more eugenic that passes as policy. It doesn't seem to raise red flags at the old United Nations. And speaking of, folks, may I address you directly? See, our wellspring of hope is a month past empty, and all our voting has been tainted. You can look at the discrepancies. And I speak on behalf of a lot of us when I say rescue me. Send a coalition, please liberate our families. Come topple the regime that can feed all the banks and just leave us clamoring, scrambling for scraps while they lap dance lobbyists, cash them out and send them home with vouchers good for one future amnesty. Madam Speaker, have a seat. Would you take a moment to enlighten me and try to shed some light on why you opted to monopolize a tragedy? Grab a little capital like capital is all you see. God, how you even fall asleep when all you hear are the screams of the parents at their wits' end, knowing they're about to tell their child there's just no food to eat? Does it take a lot of ice cream to doze off, and God knows how many Xanax to guarantee you don't dream? So you can wake well rested, start another day of just grinding the poor into chum to appease the machine. Well, we know you better, that you aren't really human, no matter how human you seem. No matter how human you seem. See, heroes only get up in our way, say what they think you want to hear them say, till you wake up one day and they're played out. Honey, you can take your heart and your passion to the hall. You will find too soon if you don't play ball, you're played out. God, the Senate won't get it and the stocks won't fall. They'll bounce right back like our checks dissolve. I checked, the victrola, the record wasn't off, it was.
Thought I'd make a difference, and before I knew the difference, I was played out. If thoughts and prayers would listen, we've been praying till we're blistered. Now we're prayed out.
And that's played out.
That's played out. All right, that was awesome. I mean, dude,
Thank you, man.
that was awesome. You remember that time when you played that song on the show?
Oh man, right when I take a drink of water, he's serious. Oh goddamn.
Too good. Cynic and Charlie and Anthony Malecki, who's in Wyoming, and goddamn internet on him keeps cutting out, but he's hanging. He's like, I want to play the game. Everybody wants to play the game now. This is so funny. I knew it was gonna be a hit. I knew it. Okay.
Right.
Well, we got one spoken word piece from Jesse.
Yep.
He's got one more, and then we can get to a couple rounds of.
And man, thank you to everyone for hanging out in the chat. Seriously,
who are these people?
really
This is so much fun. I'm telling you, this is like my relaxation every couple weeks. I just love it so much. Like, so,
Right.
okay, so we've got the Oil Baron Rescue Plan.
Yep.
Is
So
the name of
this is going to be a track. This is obviously this is up on YouTube. Actually, this is one of a couple things from the Griff that are already out. But I wanted to do this as spoken word tonight. This was the first piece I really got into, just the hypocrisy of how quickly we went from the media making such a big fuss over healthcare workers and how important and essential they are and brave, to all of a sudden just that was old news. You know, there's someone posted a graph once of how often the term healthcare heroes showed up in the daily news, and it was like way up, like 20-30 times a night, and then a couple months later it's like maybe once. There's just like nothing, you know. And
amazing how that happens when it doesn't fit the narrative anymore, right?
It started with reading the story, and I don't remember where it was, but it was a guy who was a travel nurse who left and like either drove off a bridge or jumped off a bridge and committed suicide in the middle of the shift. Like, just left the hospital and then went to a bridge and did himself in.
Jeez.
And it's just insane to think. You know, my wife works at the hospital, and every now and then they'll do those little like cutesy gifts. It's like, here's a little gift bag, and it's like a piece of candy because you're so sweet, a little bit of money, like a 25 cents because there's always change around the corner, just some dumb, you know, not even performative, it's just some really limp gesture that you give to a kindergartner, and it's cute. To a healthcare worker and someone that has to, like, you know, clean up blood and vomit and shit off of them and watch people suffer and die on a regular basis because they don't have healthcare. It's just a slap in the face. And that all rolled up into this. This is called the Oil Baron Rescue Plan. It couldn't have been me, sir. I was front row in my AOC t-shirt, foie gras sucking on a press release, sir. My head down, fourth shot, good little sheep, sir. Sit down, sweetie. The adults are gonna speak first. They trust the science and they're terrified of research. Here to thank our healthcare heroes they've been feeding to the burnout, feet first. Until suddenly they dip mid-shift, take a header off a bridge. Such a shame, they were really such a sweet nurse. Now they'll never get the card and the cold slice of pizza meant to thank them for their teamwork. Now they'll never get the baggie full of Chex Mix, which would be the one reward they'd see for all the moms they had to intubate, and countless cries of grief since we've been haunted by the specter of the C word. Now all the applause for our healthcare heroes rings a very hollow note because we played it out like Freebird. See, add the ones and zeros, and our fragile checks and balances are checks for all the wealthy who have such unholy talents that we think it's patriotic that we've all got zero balances, and re-elect Pelosi so she'll face our toughest challenges, which is analogous to water for a drowning man. Nancy disregards our impoverished with a spiteful and dismissive little waving of her withered hand.
Because 500,000 freezing on the streets is Biden's winter plan. And I bet you swore they told you you were voting for a different man. But really, all you wanted was a different man. It didn't make a fucking difference if he finishes the previous inhabitants' agenda and starts auctioning protected land. Biden's born to leap at any war a donor's check demands. And it turns out that you can't cure greed once it infects a man. Once they lose respect for human life and focus all their fucking efforts on the oil baron rescue plan. Honey, what are we to Hecuba or Hecuba to us that if she's starving, we should give a damn? Why should we be moved to tears if someone isn't eating? We won't even recognize that food is essential to our being. It's just us in fucking Israel who will not guarantee that food's a basic human right. Because starvation is our favorite tool of genocide disguised as sanctioned democratic healing. See, that's me in the corner, losing my religion, gouging out my eyes, and then dancing on the ceiling. And Jesus fucking Christ, what a feeling. That was my dryer, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Well,
right on the buzzer.
Nice.
Oh, God, that was beautiful.
I was going to say that Lionel Richie would probably agree with you, too, dancing on the ceiling. And we're going back to 80s and dating ourselves as Gen Xers. So, yeah, that was fire. Jenna Colby, that was great. I love it. Charlie Mack, this hits like new every time, every damn time. Yep. Chat's going off. Yeah, great timing, dryer. There's cynics. I don't know why it wasn't showing all night. Now it's starting to show. Charlie Mack's got the fire. Yeah, everybody's having a good time out here. Crab keeps going game. Damn it, Crab. All right. Okay, so it is, I think everybody knows what's going on here, but for those who don't, so on Thursday night last week, I found a tweet, and I'll queue up the tweet right now, and I'll bring that up first, and I'll show everybody where this started. I found this tweet here, and we're going to show screen back. Okay, you're not supposed to see that. Okay, DMs. Okay, so we're going to meet Amber, Brenda, Michelle, and Sarah. Okay, and they are Generative Adversarial Network, GAN, Generated Faces, and they are slightly rotated. This is a quartet, and this is what the photo of them looks like. Okay, and what we found was that this was from the website thispersondoesnotexist.com. So, now the deal is if you look a little further down, and this is really interesting. So, these 4 accounts are part of a much larger retweet botnet consisting of 63,000 accounts created from January to May of this year. All of them allegedly post their tweets via Twitter app, web app, and 100% of their content to date is retweets. So, all they do is retweet. What do they retweet? Woof. Crypto, NFT. Okay, so...
Who are these people?
I have no idea. Who are these people, Nancy? So
that's a great question, Nancy. Let's find out.
If you look at this, so one of the things that's really fascinating is this picture. Okay, this is just several different accounts, and you can see Julie and Amanda and Amber and all, and they tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and it reminds me of that scene from Wayne's World. Okay, so Reef and I went down the rabbit hole, and it's from thispersondoesnotexist.com, and let's start playing with this gentleman right here. Okay, so what we decided to do was decide to make a backstory. This guy is a college professor. Okay. He just got divorced, and he probably rides a bicycle on the weekends and really is getting into it. And we just make up backstories for every one of them. And every time you hit refresh, we get a new face. Oh my goodness, what is going on behind his ear right there? See, sometimes so this is CGI generated. We can make fun of these people all we want because they are not real. So
Who are these people?
They don't really exist. I mean, so Reef and I start doing this, and Reef's just refreshing, and every once in a while we stumble upon, oh my goodness, and we exactly see Jesse gets this. Okay,
that's Terry Brayburn.
Okay, is that a safari hat? Like, it's got a little purple stud on the top of it? What's going on there?
If you notice, it's a little bit wider brim than a hard hat, a little bit smaller brim than a safari hat, because those are the people that work on power lines and transformers outside wilderness preserves in the outback.
See that? And sometimes there's something going on in the background that'll give you a tell. See? Okay, so let's see. Is anybody playing yet?
Terry Brayburn, fashion pioneer.
Who is this? Who is that person, Jesse? It's easy. Just say who that person is. The Nancy, who are these people thing kills me every time. Jenna, it kills me too. And that's why I just love that they made it like the INN theme. Like every time we do a clip, it's ding, 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 ding. Who are these people? It's very funny.
That is Lisa Larson.
You're actually
Lisa Larson, as you all know, was famously the girl who stabbed a whole bunch of other Girl Scouts in Slender Man's name.
Third place in the figure skating competition
months ago.
I would say she's. Oh goodness! Come on, Dingo Epstein
victim.
American, third place. What's going on there under the chin? Come on. Yeah, way too soon. Too soon. Okay, so let's refresh and let's get another one. Okay, he's a
Epstein client.
Okay, so the Epstein client. Now remember, these people do not exist. This is from the website. This person does not exist. And what it looks like here, and again, I've seen this before, it's almost like the game where they stitch assist 3 different heads or parts of the face. So you see like the eyes and nose is one part, and the mouth and chin is another, and the forehead and hair is a third guy. So, yeah, this is... go ahead. Who do you think he is?
Oh, Carson Tungsten?
Carson Tungsten.
He was a famous software developer who made cheat software that let you bypass like OSHA training. So if you had to do like say chemical safety or something, this would let you basically skip to the end and just kind of fudge all the answers and get a passing grade. Carson Tungsten.
So this is the guy who's responsible for Dieselgate, okay, with Volkswagen. Because that's exactly what happened with Volkswagen. Again, it says that this is imagined by a GAN style GAN2 and it gives you exactly who, and don't panic, learn how it works, and it's really interesting, and code for your own training, and they even put ads right in the damn thing like that. Of course, they got to serve ads on this person.
Why do I get the feeling that I'm going to like run into that guy in the store and he's going to be like, I heard what you said to me.
Right? Oh, whoa, okay. That guy is definitely either serving prison or about to serve time in prison. Which one?
I was going to say that guy has already like been convicted. He's been sentenced. This is while the victim's family is getting to say whatever they want to say to him. That's that face. That's the no remorse, blocking it out, about to go away for a long time face.
E. Heller has seen
Branson Moore.
E. Heller has seen them in real life. Branson Moore.
Branson Moore.
Branson Moore. I don't
M-O-O-R-E.
I don't know Branson Moore.
Branson Moore, the truck stop city strangler. I don't know.
Oh, this is moving too fast. I can't. Okay, yeah, a wife killer. Yeah, Cynic
Grounds
definitely thinks.
Gator, all right.
Yeah, about to definitely thinks he's a serial killer. Okay, Uncle Warren has entered the chat. He works at the Home Depot in the plumbing department in Indiana. Okay.
Okay.
Crab says Ukrainian Nazi is the winner on that one.
Oh yeah, I'd believe that.
Reef says that he's the groundskeeper at Gatorland. I love how this is just audience participation. Okay. Charlie says that Brett Kavanaugh might get him off the hook and they might go back. All right. Tonight it's gonna be you, Ed Heller. Oh God, that's really haunting and frightening right there. Okay, so let's get this.
Oh, that broke me, Ed. Sorry. Oh, baby Jesus.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, that's my cousin. No, I'm kidding. Of course not. Yeah. Sometimes we have to do.
Oh
do
my God, I
family
haven't
members-
thought about hand banana in forever. Are you going to be based in those turkeys?
Oh God. The creepy uncle. So let's see. Who do we got? Okay. This guy got the Bruce Lee haircut. All right. What's going on over here? Is that somebody's like ear or a vase? I don't know what's going on there, but they definitely looks like he's wearing a prison jumpsuit.
This guy fronts a Hoobastank tribute band called The Reason.
Oh God! And they just play that one song over and over in every game.
That's your Costco version of Doug Robb, ladies and gentlemen.
Find the reason for me. The harmony and everything. That's it. That's their hook, is the harmony. Okay.
I just want you to know.
Oh, he is angry. Janet says, "Who was
They made just stupid money from that song."
John Kemper says Star Trek stand-in for Sulu. Oh, that could be. I think that he tried to be a Bruce Lee impersonator, and he was in like that Dragon movie as an extra. We don't.
He got thrown out of the Hoobastank tribute band because he rocked too hard.
Okay, she has way too many teeth in her head for that age.
Him as lead singer.
Giant rat ear on the left. There you go. That was cynic. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. This guy. That's Kenny G's brother. All right. That's Warren G. No, that's not the right Warren G. Sorry. That's the other Warren G.
No, this is the guy when you go to Comic-Con and they say that Kit Harington is going to be there, who played Jon Snow on Game of Thrones. You show up and it's this guy, and they swear to you it's Kit. Like, everyone gaslights you and is like, no, this is absolutely, he just looks a little different, but this is him. This is Jon Snow. Come over here. Come get your picture.
Jenna Colby saying it's a yoga instructor. Okay. And well, E. Heller was going with the Jon Snow. There can only be one. One does not merely impersonate Jon Snow. Oh, that's great. He's in it to meet the ladies. His name is
Kai.
Right? His name is Ty with T-Y. Yeah.
His name's Kai.
K-A-I. K-A-I, like Cobra Kai, sure. Bass player in a Williamsburg band. Also does installs on car radios. Fucking Warren. Oh, Warren gets a trophy for this game. Oh, he's the cool guy at the
literally
Log
on their
Festival.
breaks, like on the 15 or 20 minutes in between their sets outside the back of the bar, he's got a few guys lined up and he does a couple radios on the side while they're in between playing.
Oh, I'm telling you, we did this for about 4 hours Thursday night. We were up till 4 o'clock in the morning, and about 3 hours in, Reese says to me,
Who are these people?
and we just fell on the floor. We're like, oh my God, from the Nancy and the thing to the, that's what we call this. Who are these people? Because who are these people? And it just fit perfectly. That she's like that CIA
I like it better
lady.
than anything else.
Oh my God, it's so good. CIA lady. She was that recruit. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
She, the woke CIA lady. I remember that ad. Okay. Oh, that dude plays Jesus. The last dude, he plays Jesus in local churches. Dingo said, "Nice. That's really funny." And John Kemper said he wanted to be a photo model for Wacklets. I don't know what Wacklets is. Oh, it's my neighbor Sarah. There you go. See, everybody has. See, I'm guessing that they have like some kind of personality types or something that they kind of look at standard body style types and shapes and averages, and to make these things on top of, again, it's amazing, the CGI and the AI. Yeah, this one is FBI. Yeah, John Kemper's definitely agreeing with us. This one's a Fed. Oh, he said wallets. Okay. She's oh goodness. Come on, man. An erotic fiction hoarder? Come on. Yeah, maybe. She's a bit of a closet freak, but she doesn't want anybody to know. So come on, Reef, you're outing her. That's not cool. Okay. So next. Okay, she's giving some major side eye right now. Okay, she's making me uncomfortable. Okay, this is Greta, and she is a earth scientist who goes out and researches minerals in Sweden. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'd believe that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Cynic.
I was thinking like urologist from some obscure part of the UK, like Worcestershire.
Here we go. It takes a second for chat to catch up. Okay. So Elizabeth Warren's cousin we've got from Jenna Colby. Nice. Okay. John Kemper was on the last one. Pocahontas's daughter. I love this game. Okay. She only has one arm with her glasses. Kill it with fire. Actually, there is it just blends into her face, but it's really, really faint. But kill it with fire. I love it. John Elizabeth Warren clone. Oh, clone wisdom.
kind of like Chelsea Manning, Elizabeth Warren, and
like a dude,
UK librarian,
some kind of dude, a lady who likes horses.
Yeah, non-profit for sure.
Oh, Cynic, a softball coach at an all-girls school. There you go. I like that. Crab says she definitely works for a non-profit, whatever that means.
And there's a little spice, like she's married to the old drummer from Warrant, not the like famous one, but the one that was with them right before they got big.
There was a famous Warrant drummer, I guess. the one that was with them when they got famous. Yeah, he's real famous, sure. I actually owned Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinking Rich on CD, so
okay.
So, yep, I get that reference and I feel that reference. I definitely was into 80s hair bands, White Lion and the Poser ones, sure.
Wait.
Yep.
No, I fucking I love Cinderella.
Oh goodness.
Like
yeah. Oh, come on. We were watching some Beavis and Butthead the other night, me and Reef, and just so good. Nice. You got the raspy riff. Yes, I love it. Okay. See, now that looks like it's like Kelly Clarkson and what's her name? The other American Idol pretty winner, the Carrie Underwood, and like another person kind of face mashed all kind of together.
I was thinking if there was some app that like turned you into a teenager or made you like high school age, and you put Fiorella into it. That looks like some app like trying to make a child like preteen Fee.
That's
Fee's
exactly
little sister. There you go.
Cynic. That's where Cynic was going. Fee's cousin, Fee's little sister, Captain Marvel. Nice, Charlie Mack. Good shit. I like that too.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Yep. Fee Larson, we'll call it.
I love. Nice. Extra booyah. She's not my cherry pie for the last one. Yeah, we know. We got that one.
Oh. You know, I love this. Killed 3 people when she lost America's Got Talent, where she sang Barbie Girl.
In a Barbie world, dressed in plastic. I have daughters, so I have to know that song. Unfortunately, we're in Barbie time right now, so. Fiorella in disguise. There you go. So, John, everybody seems to think that this is Fiorella. So what Reef wants to do is figure out a way to AI this so that it can be run against botnet farms. So if we made fun of it in a game like this, it can automatically disqualify them as a bot. Hilarious and really useful. But I think it's just random AI generated.
Yeah.
Okay. She works at a dentist's office, and she's hoping to get engaged next month, but I don't think it's going to happen for her, personally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking weird hyphenated double, like Heather Shauna Perkins.
Nice. Heather Shauna Perkins. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Thank you, Warren, for finishing. Come back home, Fee. I don't know if we're gonna see Fee for quite a while, John. I'm sorry. I think she's really happy there. Yep.
Greg, to answer your question, you won't just get to eventually meet these people in the metaverse. You'll get to be these people. In the metaverse.
That's right. These people will be you. Actually, it's going to be more like agents in the Matrix. They're just going to take over your personality, and it's going to now be Marissa 8964.
It's so much better, Greg. It's so much better.
Resistance
Trust us,
is
Greg.
futile. Oh my goodness! Come on, Reef. This is Mary Beth. She's going to sell you dildos and Tupperware. Thank you. Thank you, Reef.
Oh, it's one of those party things. Everyone comes and hangs out. And...
eighth wife of a Mormon family. Anthony's got her down for. Takes Molly and makes out with her stepsister at Dave Matthews concert. Okay, is that
Fun
like
fact?
Is that like the reference out of a Euro Trip? Dude, you made out with your sister. I love that movie.
Cut the brakes on an ex-boyfriend's truck. He died. She was never found out. She's kept it quiet for 12 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the quiet ones you gotta watch always. Some women have a dark, dark past. That smile is just haunting. Okay, that's like
Jesus.
This is like symmetrical Rob.
This is the boyfriend that she killed.
Well, he looks like he deserved it, but it looks like you could split his face down the middle and he's symmetrical side to side. Almost. But he does have that little divot on the side of his head, so there's something going on. Is that like is he at like a gator pit, or it's some kind of an amphitheater with a gator pit? Is that his job? Does he train gators?
I don't know.
Does he train the gators? Oh my goodness, wanted for beating his own child to death. Okay, remember, these people are not real, so we can say whatever the hell we want. This is hilarious. I'm love this show.
Getting quarterback vibes, but I am getting athlete vibes here. Is it like lacrosse, or what is this guy? Olympic swimmer, maybe?
Olympic swimmer, really? You think he's in that kind of shape?
Equal parts, fucking what's his name? Glenn Howerton, who plays Dennis on It's Always Sunny. A little bit of Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little, I don't know, just some baseball asshole.
Yeah, coach at the local junior college who married his cousin and claims he saw Bigfoot once. That's Warren. Warren has it. Looks like the guy from B movie. Reef has. I'm telling you, it's so good. Okay, Ehud is saying pickleball. I don't know what he means with pickleball. But that's
car dealership assistant manager. Yep.
Okay.
This is the guy who you get the job at the dealership, and this guy is like trying to hard ass you every step of the way. Acts like it's boot camp, like he's hot shit.
Well, you're in the big leagues now. Come on, I spent time working at car dealerships. That's big time.
Hey, he knows. He went to FSU. He knows what he's talking about. All right, don't fuck with this guy.
Jerry Seinfeld. No, Reef, it's not Jerry Seinfeld. Fitness coach that sleeps with people's wives. Oh Christ! Love it. Okay. Looks like we lost YouTube in the restream, but in the thing there. But okay. That guy is
client. Another one.
CIA agent, and they found him in Ukraine trying to plant something last week. So now he's here on thispersondoesnotexist.com. So yeah, again, feel free to play this with your friends at home. This is just hours and hours of endless fun. Oh, he was auditioning for the remake of Enter the Dragon and got caught at the last minute, and so now he's waiting tables at Spago. His name is Sancho.
See, I went audition too. I was singing voice acting for some reason. Yeah,
voice acting's good.
Well, that's what I was wondering. What the hell kind of hat is that?
I think that's a do-rag, I guess, but it's got like that roll at the top.
It's like they put a do-rag over a really thin beanie and just fucking like really tightened it down.
Okay, Bruce Leroy, according to E. Heller, and of course Warren
Oh, I
saying
love
sells hubcaps he found. Warren is saying that. Hang on, let me go and refresh the thing there. Go to studio mode for a second, and refresh the widget so
like
that I
an
can put
expensive
chats up.
sunglasses hut,
What I really should have
and
it
he
doing.
swears that he can get you a discount until you show up, and he's like, "Sorry, I can't."
Yeah, everybody's got one of those. Dude, I gotta wait till the boss leaves. Come on, dude, you're killing me. Okay, so what I want to do here is actually go to presenter mode, which is where we were. I'm gonna just be there in a second, everybody. We'll everybody look at I don't even remember his name now. JJ Bibbs, two-shot presenter. Okay, so we're there now. What I want to do is add the restream bot, and then I can have everybody's chats just flying up on the thing, and everyone can see the chats that's coming up. Hey, there we go. But I want to drop that down there.
That's Greg's book. That's cool.
That's Greg's book?
His guy.
Greg's bud?
Drug dealer.
Oh, I got you.
His hookup.
Okay, now I think we're good.
Small world.
Okay, designed a skateboard. Okay, Cynic says that he designed a skateboard.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
we go. Now I'm going to move
I
that
can
a
see
little bigger. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now everybody can see the chat too. It's on the screen and it's much more interactive. Everybody can play. All righty. Oh, nice. Reef looks like the real life Netflix version of The Farmer from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That is a random. Sells beanies to Tim Pool. Nice, Anthony. Okay, so now we're gonna let's play again and let's spin the wheel. Oh, okay. That is definitely a weird splice because that looks like a baby's head on an adult body of some kind. Because is that chest hair down there? What is that in the reflection? Is that a
Let's see the
reflection?
hands all over the place.
Wow. Oh, that might just be a reflection. I don't know.
And it's implying that this baby has a rather pointed head. Like, I need to see what's out of frame, but I also don't want to see what's out of frame.
Yeah, there might be a cone head. Oh, either that or just real bad head. Okay. Oh, okay. Drew Barrymore's clone.
Avril Lavigne and Kirsten Dunst, just a little sadder. Like, just really, the sparks already got. They're 12, and they're just like, life is such bullshit.
She's definitely going to star in a Disney movie very soon. 100%. I could see that.
Yep.
Oh, the Lost Olsen twin. Good. That's a good one. That's Hassan. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
That's the cover for some, like, coming to Disney Plus. The new Nancy Drew. Also, she's a vampire.
Yep. Oh, here now got famous on TikTok and is now stalked by the guy who sells hubcaps. So we're tying it in. It's we're wrapping it back in. See, now I don't have to actually like show checks. It's
No,
there.
you know what we're doing? We're world building, Indy. We're creating our own.
That is correct.
Creating
We are
mini-verse here.
our own Minecraft. We are creating our own
The
metaverse.
INNU.
Okay. Oh, come on. What's with all the kids? Where's like okay. This guy, he's about to join the army and he's about to make a big mistake. So, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Placed second in a Magic the Gathering tournament, and it's gonna go home and jerk off so hard.
That's 300 hit points for that. It costs him.
Right.
He definitely.
Rack your permanent +5 to my constitution.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and there's the guy he was playing with. Oh my god.
Yep, that's first place kid.
Oh boy.
It was a technicality. When the judges came down to it, they're like, you know what? He's already got that hair. Can we just give him this? Can we just let him have this?
Wow. Yeah, that's
half of it's just normal kid, and the other half turns into like if one of the guys from the Monkees had been like what's a nice way to say? what's the thing called? Primordial dwarf. You remember? You know the like. You're small, but you age rapidly. It's
Oh, like the Benjamin
think that's
Button
the term
kind of
for it.
thing. No,
Is it? I never saw that.
primordial
couldn't tell you.
dwarf. I don't know. They age backwards. I think that's the
Oh, okay, that's not this.
primordial dwarf. No, maybe not.
Dungeon Master.
What was that? What did I miss? Oh, Dungeon Master Phil. Nice, E Heller. I love it. Want to see my pogs?
Call
Nice.
me the N-word on Facebook.
Oh, come on. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah,
did.
that's the kid sitting on Xbox Live just slinging slurs until his mom comes in the room.
And on Twitch too. Got kicked off of Twitch for using the N-word too much. Yep. Oh, the only broken bowl cut I've ever seen. Nice. There was a crack in the bowl. Reef. Nice.
Cyber terrorism unit shows up at the house. Are you Warlord Blaze it 69420?
Oh, God, that's great. Okay, get this haunting face off my screen. Next. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I think we saw her last time. Okay. This is Dorothy. She's a part-time lunch lady who works in the administration office when she's not lunch ladying. And
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. She's never married, and she's got 26 cats at home, and they're all named after letters of the alphabet. So she knows who they are. Not weird at all.
Someone said cat?
Not weird at all. John Goodman in drag working for the FBI to catch the guy who sells off cats. Oh my God. I cannot wait for Warren to play this game with us. He is so much better than Warren is such a winner at this game. She's a giant fan of Stephen King and giant hammers. Yes, she does look a little like Kathy Bates. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Lot overeating.
Or what was the...
Found at a Trump rally.
What was the lady who
MAGA
who came out on what was it, America's Got Talent or whatever, and sang something from Les Mis? Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle
vibes.
Yeah, that does kind of. She will call code on your ass if you let your grass get too long. Love it. That's really funny, Jenna.
Yeah, that's the lady that drops the hammer on you from the HOA.
Yep.
Watching you like a hawk.
Yeah, I got my eyes on you. Okay, extra booyah. Made cookies for a church bake sale and accidentally put some weed in them. That's the best kind of neighbor of all. Come on. That's great. Okay, so now we don't have any non-binaries. Oh, she was in my daughter's kindergarten class, but what's with that? She's got a little bit of a flat forehead. And remember, these people do not exist. We can make fun of them all we want. Her daddy's going to need some dental work when she grows up. Definitely going to need some braces. Yeah, I can't even make fun of this kid. She's kind of adorable. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, this guy's...
That's Keith Olbermann. That's you run into Keith Olbermann in the grocery store and he just doesn't look like you think. He's like, the makeup just does a lot. Cameras add, it's just,
you don't
that's
know
definitely
who
him.
I am, the worst person in the world. Yes, that could be Keith Olbermann. Actually, he looks more like New York Mets famous pitcher Ron Darling from Hawaii. And he plays in a band on the weekends. That mustache, that's all he can really grow at this point. He's got some kind of a face lettuce problem, but he's got like
a tan line.
Tan line. It looks like it, but it matches his hair color actually. So I think that he actually might have a little bit of digital scruff drawn in there, either that or a shadow. And it looks like he's at a trade show of some kind.
Scruff is a fantastic band name.
Yeah, that is a good. Yeah. Oh, come on, he's
Digital Scruff.
A Rush cover band. All right, now Crab and I are going to start fighting. Don't make fun of slapping
this
the bass.
weekend at the Deltaplex with special guest Crocus.
Come on, we don't make fun of my beloved Rush. I don't have the chair. I don't.
I tore And the snow dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would definitely rock that shit. What just happened? Okay, here we go. Oh, he just invested in tiny glasses. Yes, he did, John. And stands way too close to you in line. He's one of those close talkers. That's a Gulfport mustache. Thank you very much for clearing that up. Kid Swolberman. I love it. Outstanding. Works with Cynic. Works with your dad and cheats at golf. And he's the dad who tries to teach you the old math. Well, what you mean, like with an abacus, the old math? Like, here's how we did it back in my day, son. Okay, thinks she's Kim Kardashian and not at all. She works at Starbucks and she's trying to join the union. Unionize Starbucks, motherfuckers! Go for it, go guys! But they're trying to fire union leaders, so that's kind of rough. But she's struggling to make it through her sophomore year at community college and isn't sure what she wants to do with her life. But she really is rocking those sunglasses, so she doesn't really give a fuck right now. That's where I'm at. Oh goodness, she has a Ukraine flag on her Instagram. Come on, Reef, don't disappoint me like that.
I was thinking, like, rip shit on LSD, hanging out at the park, pretending she's in a Foster Grant ad, and just holding that pose and smile for like 6 hours.
See, the cops are watching me. If I don't move, maybe they'll be fine. Cynic says lens specialist, quote unquote, at Pearl Vision. That's the last guy. Yep. Okay, and goes to acting classes while working the night shift at Fat Burger. Maybe, just maybe extra. Okay, hiding a shiner. Oh, come on. Come on, Ford. Is she dating a cop? 40%ers. Come on, 40%. Look up 40%. But she says, my dad will sue you, even with shit that's clearly her fault. Yep, I definitely would think that about her.
I don't know if I've ever told you this. When I did the March for Medicare for All event in Columbus last year, we're set up at the State House, and there's a few state police that patrol the area, and they came up and checked on us, and then they kind of wandered off. And when it came time for me to perform, I do a few songs, everything's going good, I don't see the cops anywhere. Only line I was worried about was a part in Hyacinth, which talks about that. What is the line? When they tell those loyal cops their kids are on the chopping block to sate the daily greed and need to satisfy the market's stocks. Statistically, 2/5 of these are all too pleased because it just means that they can beat their spouses without all those little weak attempts to make them stop. And I get right up to that line. I'm looking around, no cops. And suddenly I look up at the steps, and Chris, the organizer, and Misty are standing up there, and Misty's eyes are wide and her hands up, and literally the cop is just like standing behind me as I'm about to do this line. And I just had to do it. I literally just delivered the line, looking up, just waiting to see if I just get like clubbed in the back of the head.
Oh God.
I had to do that line with the like wide brimmed hat, Stady, just right fucking over my shoulder.
That is called bravery right there. That is just wow. That's courage.
One line in my whole set that I don't want you right there for, and you're right fucking there
Like,
for it, man.
right behind me. Oh my goodness. All right. Reese says she's the Detective Baker in the new Lifetime mystery movie. Okay. I like that one too. All right. So again, endless hours of fun. There's never ends. This person does not exist. They're used for botnet farms. Seriously, I mean, one of these guys, like, I was like, this guy's going to prison. I gave him a rap sheet. He's like, dude, you just made this guy a criminal. I'm like, he doesn't exist. Who cares? And so good. This was
this guy.
Was that a guy? See, this is a non-binary. I'm not sure.
Covers outdoor tech for like Vox or something obscure. Like, this is Chris Clavens, and
Chris Clavinson. Okay. See, Jenna thinks it's a woman. She likes birds. See, Chris would work. Terry or Pat or Chris. Colin thinks it's a woman too. See, this is part of the game. Well, again, we are accepting of all gender neutral and non-binary. We're all welcome, and everybody is welcome to be roasted equally here. We don't hold back, and this is just going to be fun.
You're only on a small part of my screen, so from way back here, I get like Christopher Robin kind of vibes, and then suddenly you lean in closer, like, no, okay, there's
Yeah, I can't zoom in any more than that. But if I showed you, actually, what I can do is
she's like a really cool like herpetologist at the fucking.
If you
zoo,
lose chat, I can do that and have you see it full screen. But then you're going to lose chat, so I don't want to see you lose chat. I'd rather have you see chat because that's fun. Interacting with chat's one of the parts of this. It's great. Okay. Oh, here, Reef. There's a British woman about to do a documentary on the grounds of Windsor Palace. Okay. All right. So this guy's an insurance agent who used to be a God. He just got into insurance because he used to sell real estate, but he couldn't sell any more houses. You know, we had a downturn in the market, and a lot of former like high level salespeople from another industry came into his office, and all of a sudden, like the good stuff just disappeared. So, oh my goodness!
Fun fact though, he's David Draymond's brother from Disturbed.
Aha. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is Disturbed for sure. David Draymond. Okay. So Warren is saying that the last one has yard sales.
Draymond.
Drainer Draymond. Okay. He's my best friend's hockey dad. His name is Sean, and God help his son if he lets a puck in. Oh God. Warren says Phil Shackleton, he got fired from his loan officer job because he kept masturbating in the vault. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
What happens in the vault stays in the vault.
Come on, man. That money was definitely a little sticky the last time I touched it. That's disgusting. Okay, so E. Heller says he's a social media tech CEO who just covered up AI gaining sentience. Yep. Yes, he did. Jenna says he's a history teacher who does war reenactments on the weekends. Well, I don't know which war that is. Is that Iraq War or Civil War? It's one of them. It may be World War II. It's kind of gross. Cynic saying that he's a Dem operative and shill, so he may work for Correct the Record and David Brock. Duke Tomlinson, welcome to the chat, Duke. How you doing, man? So that's his. Damn. Okay. So I was gonna say, is this person Duke Tomlinson? Since Duke doesn't have a profile picture, I'm just messing with you. Thank you for coming, Duke. Just hanging out. Damn. Yep. So this person does not exist. Okay. Wait. That's Crystal Ball's younger sister? That's Wiffle. Come on. That's terrible dad joke. Karen. Yes, Warren says that her name is Karen. Maybe. All right, we can do this all night. I'm serious. I'm thinking we're gonna have to make this a show or do something. Make it exclusive to INN stuff or what we're gonna do with this. But this is too good. Brunetti Steers. Come on. Let me tell you, free Britney, and Britney Spears has become one of my favorite Instagram follows. Since she has been freed, man. And it is wonderful to see her like just letting it fly and having a good time with it and having fun. Because why the hell not? She should certainly be allowed to do that. And she's not hurting anybody. So God bless her. A Stepford wife. Yes, she does look a little like a Stepford wife, Reef. And we're going to call the show. Yes, we are going to call the show.
Who are these people?
That is correct, Cynic. That is absolutely correct. The segment's called Who Are These People? The show's Who Are These People? It's just perfect. So I think this was an awesome American tradition, roasting Nancy, and of course we have to let her close it out by asking who are these people, so that kind of fits and was perfect. We don't want to burn it out. I don't know if we even can, but we're gonna cut it for tonight, and we will be back in a couple of weeks. And I'm really excited. But thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. This is such a good time. I love hanging with my boy Jesse here and listening to some tunes and hanging out with everybody in chat. Like, this is exactly how we envisioned the show going. And for things to kind of work out exactly as you expected them to be, and even exceeding that, it's just, wow, it blows me away.
Seriously.
I love cutting these and doing the individual clips of the songs. And by the way, if you do want to see all the songs that he's played, I didn't do the Obama one, but I think all the other 3 episodes have each song or each spoken word piece has its own individual clip on Indie News Network on our YouTube channel under the Jesse Jett playlist. So you can find it there. And again, this is Indie, and of course our network. I will say that right now, my network, my sign off is question everyone's motivations, and of course our network one. Well, actually, before I do that, tomorrow night, March for Medicare for All, 9 p.m. fundraiser, INN, Indie Left News channels. Okay, we talked about it earlier. We're going to talk about it again one more time for the people that weren't here before. We're going to have Jimmy Dore. We're going to have Savage Joy's going to host it. Jesse Jett's going to play. Rob Durden's going to be there. We've got JB, and we've got Sabby, and we got the Bank Sisters. INN's Elias Cepeda also going to be there. So we got 3 INN members. We got some RBN folks. Woohoo! We got a huge crowd. And Marianne Williamson's going to be there too. So she's supporting Medicare for All. We're happy she's going to do that, and that's going to be a great time. 9 p.m. Eastern across all of our channels. It'll also be simulcast on Savage Joy's channels and the Real Progressive channels. So definitely check that out, and please support March for Medicare for All at M4M4ALL at M4M4ALL. And that's M4M4all.org. It's on the flyer. It's on the poster. It's everywhere. Please support this 100% volunteer organization. Yeah. We're trying to raise over $10,000 for an in-person live protest event at the Capitol steps on July 30th in Washington, D.C. Just to get the sound equipment. We want to get Reverend Annie Chambers on stage, and to get her up on stage in a wheelchair takes a ramp. We need to have ADA compliant sign language people, and we've got to do a little mutual aid to help get a couple people there. I mean, like less than $1,000 total, or $700 for mutual aid. But I mean, the PA system and porta potties. I mean, of course, you got to have porta potties. You're going to gather a bunch of people there, and you need permits and stuff. So there's a ton of things that go into this planning, and I give the credit to the organizers. Again, proud to be a supporter and amplify it and help out with some marketing and some social media amplification. And so Jesse will be on that. And any other shows that you got coming up in the next couple of weeks before we're going to do this again?
No, but like I said, Grift, I got 2 songs to go. I'll be getting it all wrapped up and ready to go 4th of July. So I'll be trying to look to get on and start, running the circuit, playing it and promoting it wherever I can. So I'm so excited to have this done.
Sweet. So yeah, follow Jesse Jett on Twitter and follow his Bandcamp. You can download all his music for free on his Bandcamp. And those links are in the doobly-doo or the description below. You can definitely get to those. All the links to follow Independent Left News and all of my channels, shows, and all everywhere is also there. IndependentLeft.media. IndieNews.network is where you find all of the network channels and shows. And you can see that we're on Rockfin, by the way. Rockfin, ad-free. If you hate the ads on YouTube, go to rockfin.com/INN. You can sign up for free, follow it. All of our content there is up there for free from all the network members that are putting it up there so far. So
I want a Rockfin.
Yeah, well, I'm going to send that over to them. They're great people. Love that platform. And it's growing. Yep. So next American Tradition, again, it will be a premiere of The Grift. So on July 4th, look for Jesse's Bandcamp and on his Twitter when he releases it, and he'll be playing it live here next time on July 11th, I believe is no 12th, July 12th. Tuesday, July 12th. So again, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great night. We will see you soon. Labels are bad.